Cancer. Welcome back to POSH. I am doing your reading for your lost loved one spread for August. So still using my phone as a setup. I haven't gotten a new camera yet, but I am still using the Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrin Wells Stein. So I separated the court cards. This deck actually has extra Emperor card and extra King cards in there. So check it out. It makes for an interesting read, and the artwork is amazing. So whenever I find something that I love, I'll pass it along. So without further ado, let's get to it. So a loved ones are never really lost. It could be someone who's crossed over, or it could be just someone who's not in your life anymore due to life synchronicities. One door closes, another opens, and people do come in and out of our lives. Sometimes they return, sometimes we part ways, but we still can keep that memory of them and their energy, and tap into that at certain points in our life if needed. So let's see who's coming through for you. This is for any placements of Cancer in your natal chart. I can't talk today. It is also for you if you love to watch Cancer tarot readings, but it is Cancer's energy, okay? So, who's coming through for you? The Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is actually water energy. This is your energy. So Cancer, you're a water sign. The Chariot is your card. Right now, we're still in summer season, but we're actually in Leo season now. So you just went through a birthday season. Chariot is your card, okay? So that is the warrior of the tarot. We'll see if that card comes up for you. But with the water energy, it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or it could be also Pisces energy. But I'm getting this is coming through as someone who is very, very empathic, very sympathetic, someone who really navigated their life through relationship, nurturing relationships, someone who's very nurturing, someone who could love to spend time by the sea, but someone also who their emotions sometimes could get the best of them, and they could feel a little like closed up in a shell, maybe a little bit introverted as well. Even though Cancer, you take the lead initiative as a water sign, not all the water signs do. Pisces is a mutable sign, changing and adaptable, and Scorpio is fixed, stable, and determined. So this person coming through, they could be a water sign, or they could just have that water placements in their chart, or it could just be how their energy came through. So don't get caught up on the signs. But this is definitely a feminine energy I feel coming through, a very like soft female energy. I feel like they had blonde or red hair, and they maybe almost like a Botticelli-esque, like the Nascita di Venere, the Birth of Venus, the famous Botticelli portrait, with that type of hair. But just definitely I'm getting like a very like, could even have like freckles. I feel like this person was very waif-like, and even if they were older women, that they would always maintain being, I don't know, like either they moved like very wispy, or they maintain a very like waif-like, almost ethereal, like if water were to wash over you, and being around them when you're at the beach, how the beach could make you feel healed. I feel like they had that energy for them. I feel like they definitely love seashells, and that not necessarily means it's because they were a water sign, but I feel they just loved something with seashells. Maybe they used to teach you, to listen to the ocean through the shell. But I'm getting that they're very calming energy, but emotional. We're good at navigating their emotions, but getting the name Sarah, Sarafina, Sarah. So I want to see why they are coming through for you. So that's who's coming through. Why are they coming through? Judgment. Awakening authentic self. a rebirth, coming alive. It could be possibly there's some other anniversary of them passing, or there's some date coming up where it has just passed that, or even you could have shared the same birthday with this person, because we just came out of Cancer season. It was June 21st through July 22nd. Now we're in Leo, July 23rd to 8/22. So I definitely feel they lived authentically. That is a word that's coming up so much lately. I feel like universally we're challenged to live authentically with the times right now. I feel like this person also could have been with music, like, or you could be getting Sarafina again. That could be the name of a favorite wine. It could be a person's name. It could be a town. But I'm feeling it could be that there could be some type of concert for either you or for your child, if you have a child, that they are going to be like on stage. Maybe it's flute, clarinet, something. That's what I'm getting. And it could be any type of instrument though. And I feel that maybe where you didn't live as authentically as this person engaged in, which wasn't always easy for them. They were introverted. You know, it was sometimes hard to navigate their emotions, but they instilled in you the importance of it where they failed. And I feel like now you have someone in your life that you're sort of being that mentor to and passing that same thing along. And it's like gradually over those 3 lives, someone's going to get it right. You know, someone's going to, it's no right or wrong, but someone's going to get the message and they're going to actually have that opportunity to live the authentic life they want, and not a life possibly that they sort of fell into or had goals and dreams and sort of had to have them wash away a little bit to care for others, because that's really what Queen of Cups does, is cares for everyone. She is so holding a seahorse here. And she does look solemn. So I feel that that seahorse is almost like something like, you know, she wanted to like grab onto, gallop into like her dreams or something. There could have been some totem animal or something that this person had, you know, around their house. I'm just seeing like that, you know, like my sister-in-law loves elephants. So she has like a million elephants all over her house. So whichever that signifies, that's what I'm trying to pass along. What messages they have are the sun, that there is innocence, happiness, and absolute success coming through when you pull back that veil and allow yourself to live authentically, or share that same message with your child. I feel like this is related to a child. You could be this person's child, this Queen of Cups child. I'm definitely getting like orchestra, like, I don't know, like symphony, orchestra. Maybe they took you to see, you know, the opera or orchestra plays, but I'm definitely seeing like someone like in the pit, like with musical instruments like that, you know, that's what I'm getting. And there's happiness and success here in that. So it could have been something that's handed down, but take it as it resonates. If it's significant for you, that's amazing. If this is your reading, that is amazing. If it's not, please don't force it. You could check out my playlist. It's categorized by month, and you could find all the other zodiac signs readings there. So that's the message, that they want you to be brave. I feel like you're clearing the grounds, you know, it's like, I feel you're clearing the ground for a new, and it's like a bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. It's like, you know, that saying. I also feel for some of you that this person could have ascended not that long ago, or it is their anniversary of that, and they're coming through with the message to, you know, live authentically, and it's like a rebirth, but also a rebirth for them. and that they are, if they had any sadness here while they were here, they're ascending to total joy with this, and that they're okay. And that's the message that's coming through for some of you very clearly. It's like they're shining like the sun. They want to share with you that there's going to be a lot of movements. There's going to be a lot of, I feel, for some of you it could be tied to career, but I feel like it's more of a busyness, more of a lot of energy coming at you with this Eight of Wands, that you're going to feel like your head is in the clouds and you're like literally taking flight. This could be because of a situation, if this person recently crossed, or it could just be, you're stepping back into your own, finding that happiness, success, and just taking flight with really being motivated about your hopes and your dreams and latching onto that in a positive way where you didn't before, Cancer. The next card I'm going to pull in this reading is, I want to pull a card that signifies that you know this is really them who this is for you. I mean, this is a collective reading, but for those of you whose reading this is and it resonates with, this card, next card, is saying, I feel like for some of you this was a mother figure, a grandmother figure, auntie, like, or a dear sweet friend, possibly older than your age, and it's Six of Cups, and there's a lot of nostalgia here. So they want, this is how they're saying it's them coming through, because it's like they'll never forget you, they'll never forget the times you shared together. There was a lot of happiness, there was a lot of time spent with the family, and I feel this person here, this Queen of Cups, having you and the rest of the people around you, looking up to them when needing them, it made them feel larger than life. It made them feel really good. They needed to be needed. A Queen of Cups needs to be needed, if that makes sense. Otherwise, maybe they feel a little lost. It's a constant balancing act, though, because it's that double water energy. So you want to be empathic to others, sympathetic to others, but then you could deplete yourself in the process. So it's always a big balancing act with the Queen of Cups, because Queens as a court card are inherently water energy, cup energy underlying. Always navigating and nurturing those relationships, and sometimes could forget about themselves. So also could, you know, have their feelings hurt. But I feel this person was introverted, but feeling needed by you and those around you and the family. This could have even been like an elderly neighbor that somebody took care of, and they shared like the stories of their life, you know. Like, say if you're like a home health aide and you go take care of elderly people at their house, and then you learn all about their life story, right? Which I had that in my past. I have a history with that. It's just amazing, you know. And you just, it's like traveling to another country when you hear the stories of their life that, you know, looking at a person on the street, you would never know what they lived through, what they went through in different times. You know, we always feel like the generation that's now, or what's going on in the world now is, you know, the worst that could happen. But if you look back, you know, there was the plague, there was like horrible things in the, you know, world, but there's also the good. And I feel this Queen of Cups was very emphatic to share that with you, that there's a lot of joy, good people, and happiness and love in the world. And the Queen of Cups is very sensitive and receptive, especially with someone that they trust, who won't break their heart. What's on the bottom of the deck? Ace of Swords. So the overall energy here with the Ace of Swords is finding, to me, it's a new beginning, it's a new initiative. It's almost like Cancer, they're passing a message along to you saying, use your intellect analyzing situations. Your water energy as well. So I feel like it's the message is to be more logical or think first when navigating your own relationships, or navigating possibly something that has to do right now with like legalities. But if there's any anxiety or anything like that, the Ace of Swords is coming out to say if there's something that is happening that you could be a little bit anxious about. Sword energy is also about judgment. That was the first card as to why they're coming out. I feel like you are looking for balance and clarity in your life. And I feel like you're looking also and seeking permission to live an authentic life. I'm going to see what else comes out with this Ace of Swords that you need to know. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this has to do with a legacy. I also feel like this person, maybe you could have inherited their house, or maybe you're responsible for their house, or maybe you have like a key to their house, or there's something significant with that key. But this key actually unlocks, it fits right here. So it's like you hold the key, or they're passing the key off to you to think wisely, be analytical regarding your Ten of Pentacles legacy. Ten of Pentacles is your physical material world, your home life, your health, your income, your education. You know, they could be also telling you to think clearly and analyze either a health situation, which I normally don't go there. This person was very, very caring, very emotional. They weren't afraid to show their emotions, okay? I feel with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, the message is to be wise and analyze situations with your money and your long-term goals. And then I have the Lovers. Be wise and use clarity. The Lovers card here is like, is that a blue jay? Dressed in a top hat with a very naive, loving woman standing next to the bird. So I feel it's about finding and sharing your life and your legacy with who makes you feel authentic, with who makes you feel that you can have happiness, joy, and success, because they're coming through with the message of the Sun. And I feel like it's a message to say you're worthy. You've been the wounded warrior, because now I have the Nine of Wands here to clarify the Sun. They're coming and telling you this because the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. You know, roses, they said, roses originally, I don't know, in the Garden of Eden or whatever, didn't originally have thorns. So I'm like, is that something they're blaming Eve on Eve again, that roses have? I don't know. But I feel like the person is saying, maintain those boundaries, you know, defend yourself, but watch out for the thorns. Watch out for the thorns that come out of you and also other people's that, you know, you don't want to prick your finger like on. It's okay to mean boundaries. It's okay to have that fire energy come out. And this has to do with your self-worth. Four of Pentacles, holding on to your foundation here. And that I could see reflected in the Ten of Pentacles. There could be something here related to a separation, a divorce movement. And it's throwing you for a loop where now you have the Two of Wands and you're really like looking and focusing on what your next move is and how to move forward in the world. So the Judgment card here coming up, that is pretty significant for me, with those other cards coming out. Now you have Ace of Wands to clarify the Judgment card, and I feel that you have a new initiative to learn where to place your energy moving forward. You have to be strategic in where you're placing and how you're spending your energy, because there is Three of Swords heartbreak here. I feel like somebody put their hand out expectant of an apology or expectant of something, but then we have that Three of Swords here. You can see in this card where the hand is out, like expectant. But I'm not so sure that apology is going to come, and you should put your motivation somewhere else with this Judgment card and the Ace of Wands to the Three of Swords. It's like holding on to foundation, holding on to household, but it's also you're chained. You're chained and tied to something. You're chained and tied to something. Maybe you're chained and tied to a household. And you're looking, you know, at night, you climb on the roof and you're looking like, how am I going to get out of this situation? What is the Six of Cups about? Five of Swords. There's a lot of nostalgia and there's a lot of joy, like I said, with this person. I feel like they are still watching over you. They are larger in life there, this Queen of Cups. But I feel that they've watched you go through a battle. Or possibly some of you have watched them go through a battle. If this was a mother, maybe it was a mother and father that were constantly arguing. But this could end up being about an inheritance. When I said maybe you have the keys to someone's house, with that Ace of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles to the Lover's card, that's all about choices. Lovers could also be intimate love. But I feel there is a masculine and feminine energy here regarding the Lovers. And I feel that you have to use mental clarity with your thought and communication, and speak your mind in a strategic way regarding this Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers, because that's the overall energy of really this reading, from the Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords to Ten of Pentacles to the Lovers. And with the Five of Swords here over the Six of Cups, I feel that there's a lot of relatability of what they went through in their life and what you could be possibly going through your life. If it's not you who's going through it, I feel that, as I said in the beginning, it's like a trilogy, and it's like they taught you and you weren't able to live that, you know, full authentic life because of like being held back by foundation or responsibilities, and you are trying to pass that on and encourage one of your children to do so. But I definitely feel that somebody is like locked up behind the gate here with a property foundation, and or literally holding on to it. Now we have the Empress here. To clarify the Six of Cups, I have the Five of Swords, the Empress, and the Seven of Swords. So, you know, just tap into that Queen of Cups energy, what you were taught, what you learned here, what you watched this Queen of Cups go through, and how they navigated and what they taught you. Because that nostalgia and that focus is going to help you with that battle at any cost mentality from the Five of Swords. It's arguing, it's like treacherous arguing. It's really, you know, critical, anxious, calculating, and judgmental, you know, because when we want to win a battle, but somebody turned their back on someone, and I almost feel like, you know, she's hiding her face here for some reason. But when I'm looking at this masculine energy in the back is like fragmented, it is definitely having me look back at this Three of Swords here. So, with the Empress coming underneath the Six of Cups, it's like, don't forget where you came from, because Five of Swords, Seven of Swords is surrounding that with deception, and almost the Seven of Swords is like, sometimes even beauty can turn into like a snake, you know. Something could look beautiful, a situation could look beautiful, but, you know, still be like that serpent, right? You know, got a lot of Garden of Eden here. No. Eight of Cups, yeah. You're walking towards your Nine of Cups wish fulfillment, leaving behind things. You could have a reference or something to swans and ladybugs and butterflies, of course. All those things could be, and birds. But I feel like, you know, don't get lost in the forest. Sometimes, you know, you temporarily might have to shrink yourself down a little bit to navigate the situation, but don't lose sight of that Ace of Swords. And don't lose sight, because you have the key to analyze the situation, know how to move forward. And don't forget that you are the Empress, and that was passed on to you with the Six of Cups energy from that Queen of Cups. This is about teamwork, cooperation, Three of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this is almost possibly protecting like a business that you have, or opening a new business from, if this is inheritance, that you're opening a new business where you're finally feeling free, or you're releasing and stepping into your own energy and really feeling like that Carmen Miranda look with the flower hat on there. She used to wear a fruit hat. She was amazing. Very strong woman. I'm feeling like you're hard at work rebuilding your foundation with this Three of Pentacles. You're not there, you know, yet to that Four of Pentacles. But I feel like you're going to evolve past that, all of that, and you're going to go right from the Three of Pentacles to that Nine of Pentacles energy. I'm going to pull a card from the, let me see. I'm going to pull a card from the messages from the mermaids, actually. Since it is still summer, this is Karen K. When you fully open your heart and mind to the mermaids, miraculous transformations can happen. I feel that this message, that's a message from this Queen of Cups that's coming through for you. And I feel like they're helping you break free. That's where the Judgment card came out first. With being, you know, authentic, right? Not being tied to things that don't let you live your own dreams or goals. Breaking free solitude. It may be something when you break free, you might feel a little bit, you know, lonely, and you're going to tap into this energy from this Queen of Cups, which I feel has passed. This is a friendship for you, but don't, you know, stay in solitude so long that you don't have friendships and you don't reach out to those that can be your support system. You need to talk about your feelings and not, remember I was saying with the Queen of Cups, she could be very sensitive and deplete herself, right? So I feel like the message is share your feelings, you know, with friends that you trust, but also be your own best friend, and be careful with that balance, with that water energy, and don't deplete yourself. When you need rest, rest. And lighten up. Use the water energy in a lighter way. Don't take it so seriously, even though things in life could be serious. And that's going to keep you as a free spirit. And it's, again, breaking free, solitude, friendship, light feelings, free spirit. It's a very important message. And acceptance. Acceptance of yourself and of your journey is the most important thing. So namaste, Cancer. I pray you find your way. I hope you like this Lost Loved One spread. And thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome to new subscribers. Helping you on your journey helps me. So I am grateful for that. So please consider hitting like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.